Alright, we're back with more Yakuza 0 after just a crap ton of plot yesterday. That was a lot. That was a lot. Yeah, there was a lot. We lost my boy Lee. I mean, right now we're in hiding, so I mean, I'm not sure what else we can do, but not sure how much sub-story we'll get, but I guess there'll be a few. Damn, today was crazy, though. How the hell does a game get fired on your day off? I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I always just laugh at that line. Just always cracks me up. How the hell did you get fired on your day off? I don't know. No, but I'm not talking about my job. I'm talking about the game. I didn't even play Concord, but like I saw the news. It was like all over the gaming news. They were like, yeah, we're pulling the plug on this, and I'm like, didn't they just release this game? And it was like, I remember it being like at least a good 10 minutes on like a PlayStation State of Play or something like that. What is going on with the game? Like, this is why I'm kind of scared to publish my game, because I'm like, I'm working really hard on it. I still have a long way to go, and I at least want to like kind of get my foot in the door, but I'm also just like, what is happening? Honestly, because you got companies like this that spend, I think they said it took them like 8 years to build a game. If you spend I feel like with this type of cycle, if you're over like 5 years, we got problems. I feel like you should be I feel like games get announced way too early these days. I feel like you should play the game, you should make the game at max 5 years. If it's like a really high quality game. If it's something like maybe like mid-tier, I say like 2 to 3 years. But the fact that you spent 8 years on this game, and I think I had like $100 million on this game. That's nuts. What is like I've seen movie films that have like, or that's the same word, movie film, same thing. I've seen films where they're like, yeah, the budget was like $300. And I'm like, what did you spend the money on? On what? What are you spending it on? Half the movie CGI. I can understand if you have like, for example, what's that movie that's coming out with Denzel Washington in it? Phoenix was in the first movie. Was it Gladiator? Like, if you have movies like Gladiator where they actually use like practical effects, okay, I understand. You know, if a movie budget was like $300 million, but then you have video games. Oh, I'm talking about the Concord news of how like I literally opened up with a joke saying, how the hell do you get fired on your day off? Like, you spent $100 million, over $100 million on a game, 8 years, and they pulled the plug on you in like 2 weeks. The fastest I've ever seen something that had their plug pull in terms of like video games and movies was what is that movie that was a remake from the 80s? Not Josie and the Pussycats. Gem and the Holograms. So the Gem and Holograms used to be this 80s TV show that was like really popular. It's like, Gem, truly outrageous. It's like some 80s cartoon show back in the day. But they made a quote-unquote modern live-action remake that I guess involved TikTok, or I don't know. They were just making like live videos on like some fake-ass YouTube. And that movie did so bad in theaters. It bombed so hard. They pulled it out of the movie theaters. Like, a week after the movie did, like maybe a week and a half after the movie debuted, they were just like, take it out. It was horrible. So the fact that Concord, because like even like I don't play Overwatch. I don't really play live service games very much, if ever. But like even when I saw the trailer, I was like, bro, this looks like Guardians of the Galaxy meets Overwatch. And a lot of people kind of had similar opinions about it. And apparently it bombed very bad. And then on the other side of the aisle, you got, what's his name, from Xbox, like, yeah, I've made some pretty bad choices. So PlayStation and Xbox are just not having a good time right now. And then, I guess the ball hasn't dropped from Nintendo, but, I mean, who knows? Oh, that's why I kept seeing people complain, saying, the game got canceled because it's woke. What are you talking about? God, if I ever hear, the most annoying word I ever heard in my life, or at least in the past, like, 5 years, is the word woke. It is the stupidest thing I ever heard. I'm like, you're not even using it correctly. It is literally a concept that was created by the African American community, and then y'all stole it, like you usually do, because it had a completely different definition. Like they like literally, and I try not to get too much to politics here, but like literally the people on the right wing literally stole something that was literally what is AV, so African American, AAVE, which is literally a terminology that was used for that, and then they stole it, and then they basically were like, go woke or go broke. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? If it's a bad game, it's a bad game, but it doesn't mean, you know, you just blame it on the stupid stuff. It just happened to be a bad game. Everyone knew it from day one. It was an Overwatch clone, but it doesn't make it woke. The village is, it's so annoying. People just throw it around like everything. Like anything that doesn't agree with them, they just throw the word around. I'm like, bro, just stop. Just find another word. There's like thousands of words in the English vocabulary. I'm pretty sure you can find a different adjective. Jesus. Use English. Find another word. There's definitely other words you can use. It's the most annoying word I've ever heard in this generation. Ugh. Like, I don't even know half the terminology people be using today. I'm just like, what are y'all talking about? You're not speaking English right now. They're like, it's demore. And I'm like, demore what? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, Conquer was a bad game. I mean, it's unfortunate for the developers, but having LGBTQ elements in there doesn't make it a bad game. It's a bad game because this should have came out 8 years ago. You already have free-to-play games already like this. That's why it failed. It's basically an Overwatch clone. It didn't fail because LGBTQ characters are in it. People are just being stupid at that. But, I mean, they'll probably find something else. You know, and then people were complaining about, like, there's a new Star Wars game people were complaining about. I'm not even listening to half the Star Wars fandom because they've been bitching since George Lucas was in charge. Like, that's why George Lucas sold it, because he was tired of people complaining about his work. Like, he's like, why would I make any more? Yeah, exactly. Like, he's like, why would I continue to make Star Wars stuff for you guys if you're just going to bitch to me about it? Like, George Lucas is like, why do you think he hasn't complained about what Disney's doing? He doesn't care. He doesn't care anymore. Disney, he's like, Disney, do whatever you want with Star Wars. I don't care anymore. You guys are just going to complain to me. That's why he doesn't say anything, because he's like, the fandom's just going to be mad at me regardless. And I don't blame George Lucas. I do not blame him one bit. There's a really good documentary that talked about how he created Star Wars. And this was like his baby. Star Wars was his baby. And can you imagine someone, like, after it's being beloved and then people bitched and complained to you so much after the prequels? that they almost, what was it? They drove what's his face into depression. Jake Lloyd, the kid who played the original Anakin Skywalker, he quit acting at like 10 because they bullied a kid. Congratulations, Star Wars fandom. You bullied a 10-year-old and almost had him commit suicide. Horrible. So if people are going to complain about Star Wars outlaws, I'm just going to ignore them because the Star Wars fandom is like so toxic. So toxic. It is unbelievable. Yeah, I don't blame them. Yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, no, he let it go for a reason. So Concord was, yeah, just all that. Just, I never understood when people complain about stuff. Because there have been amazing games that have featured LGBT characters. Or that have featured black characters. That have featured people of color in the game. You know? Sometimes you happen to have a game that might just happen to feature, you know, a person of color. And it's just badly written. Like, Forspoken looked like a beautiful game. It just had a really bad plot. And it just happened to feature a person of color. So people were like, the game failed because it's a black person as the main character. Like, no, the game failed because they didn't do very well in promoting it. And then it also had a really bad plot. So, I'm gonna end my rant. I'm gonna try to end my rant, but it's, the gaming industry is just imploding on itself. Whether it's just people complaining about things, gaming companies closing even when they've like had award-winning games, just the absorbent amount of just why do you need to make a 200 to $300 million game? I'm not talking about profit, I'm talking about budget. I don't understand that. Oh my goodness. Ah, Jesus. Black folks can't have anything. Oh man. Yeah, it's fandoms. So there's always gonna be toxicity in like every fandom. Just everywhere. Yeah, no, the fandoms are just... it's just bad. People, there's actually been comments because people don't want to play as Outlaw, they don't want to play as a female character. Wow. That's stupid. That's so dumb. Like, I guarantee you, I mean, if there was reactions back in the day when Metroid came out, I shit you not, I guarantee you there was probably, like, a handful of people that got pissed when they realized Samus was actually female. Because they probably thought it was a dude the entire time. Yeah, I'm like, you've never played Tomb Raider? You've never played Metroid? Yeah, I brought up Metroid. Tomb Raider, literally, people always want to praise Uncharted and Nathan Drake. And I'm just like, excuse me, people. Nathan Drake walks because Tomb Raider and Lara Croft existed before. This was literally the precursor to the Uncharted series. Because Uncharted basically owes itself to Tomb Raider because it's a very similar game. But Tomb Raider came out like 20 years before. I remember that shit on the Dreamcast. In fact, I think we had a Tomb Raider game on the Dreamcast. Right, and well, hold on, Jason Spoon. See, Horizon gets a pass because like I said, I'm not trying to get political, but what does Aloy look like? Yeah, she's a woman, but what does she look like? So, there's probably people complaining, but I guarantee you switch some shit up, there might be more. People will probably be like, Horizon's a bad game. Ah, goodness. Oh yeah, no, I remember that. Yeah, people try to code or modify Tomb Raider to have Lara Croft run around the game nude, and I'm just like, what are y'all doing? No, like I said, there's always going to be a toxicity to the game and fandom, and you're just not going to be able to stop that because they're just annoying. They're like cockroaches; they keep coming back. They'll just find something new to bitch about, and it's just, what did you miss? Oh, jeez. I don't even know if I want to just try. Essentially, just the implosion of the gaming industry in general, and people complaining that games that are won't go broke and bullshit like that. Because a game today is about to get pulled, even though it literally came out 14 days ago. It took 8 years to make, and they're about to pull it. Oh, cockroach. I'm talking about the annoying people that are very misogynistic and racist and just rude in the gaming community. Unfortunately, they just exist, but we try to ignore them. I just hope that the developers for Concord are able to, like, find more work. Because, I mean, that has to be hard. I mean, you worked on this game for 8 years. You worked on this game for almost a decade. And to have people say, your game is so trashy, we're pulling it after 14 days? So, yeah, but no, like I said, it's an Overwatch clone. That's why I got pulled. It had nothing to do with the LGBT community. You know, but there's before I need to go back into Yakuza, but there's a really good game. I remember seeing it on GDQ, and the two main it's a lesbian couple too, and it's a really what is this game? And it's a platformer game, and and it looks so beautiful too. And I love the character. Am I thinking of Silver? No, what is that game? I think I am. No, I'm not thinking of Silver Ash. This is a completely different game. Because the artwork is just really good. Is it Haven? I might be thinking of Haven. Yeah, okay. Check out Haven. Haven, I saw it, I did a speedrun of it at, I think, like, AGDQ. It is, I actually kind of wanted to play it because it actually looks really cool, and it's so beautiful, and the plot was just so great. So, definitely, I recommend that. It is a really good game. If you're looking, I mean, yeah, you've heard of it. Yeah, Haven. Because it came out, I think it came out like 2020. Yeah. But it's also released for multiple consoles. But yeah, no, I definitely recommend that. And as the previous conversation goes, that game was successful even though it included LGBTQ characters because it was a well-written game. You know, some people complain, you know, about stuff because it's a bad game. It doesn't matter, you know, you can literally have a game that features people of color, LGBTQ community, anything that like pisses off the rest of the crowd, and if it's a well-written story, if it's a fun game to play and it succeeds, like, what are you gonna complain about? Then people are just gonna complain just to complain. Because literally that's what Haven is. That's literally what Haven is, and it is an award-winning game. So, Anyway, let's get to Yakuza. Oh yeah, no, people were bitching about Last of Us Left Behind. No, people were complaining when it was found out Ellie came out gay. In Last of Us, yeah, no, people were bitching about that. I actually remember when Left Behind came out. Cause I was, I mean, I still use Tumblr, but I remember looking at posts on Tumblr, and some people were indeed complaining. Like, yeah, no, people. Okay, you, Jason, do you remember how bad when Last of Us 2 came out? The discourse on the complaints on Last of Us 2. It got so bad. I mean, really bad. It got so bad that people were actually threatening. Who did? Was it Laura Bailey who did Abby? Yeah, people like Laura Bailey literally just had like a baby like around that time. Like I think she had a baby a couple months ago. You had people getting death cheers. They were literally people were so pissed off. They were literally sending death threats to her and her baby. What is wrong with y'all? It's a baby. It's a goddamn video game. Why are you sending death threats to a lady and her baby? I was so pissed off at the community. I was like, why are y'all doing this? It is not that serious. Play the game and move on. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game. But don't send death threats to a lady, like, who's just literally doing a job. She's acting. It's acting. Oh, God. That gets me so riled up. Like, I can understand if you hate a character, whether it's in a book or a film or a game, fine, hate the character, but do not hate or harass or abuse the person who is merely doing the job. They're acting. They are pretending to be someone else. Oh my God. God, it gets me so wrought up. You can, in case you guys can't tell, it gets me so wrought up. It is the one pet peeve I cannot stand about being in like a like whether just the video game community or just like in a Discord group or just whatever. I cannot stand that. I'm just like, be mad at the game, not the actor. Okay, because now you're just not only making us look bad, but you're just being an asshole. Don't do it. Like, leave, like you, I can't even count the amount of times people have probably left social media because they've gotten death threats. Oh my goodness, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Anyway, we're playing Yakuza, y'all. I'm sorry, this has been a very aggressive opening. I get very passionate about things sometimes. Because, like I said, I love video games. I grew up with video games. I just wish I can just cut the part of just the poison that's part of the community and just ship them out somewhere. It's like that gif of Bugs Bunny, where Bugs Bunny's just cut in Florida off of the United States and just floats away. Dude, that's what we need to do. Just literally round up all the people that are just assholes in the community and just be like, ship them off. Goodbye. Please go somewhere else. Goodness gracious. Okay. Anyway, hey guys, let's start this all over again. Welcome to Yakuzazero. As we finish our angry discourse of passionate nonsense. What happened yesterday? Okay, Lee got blown up in a car. We switched from Majima. We're back to Kiryu again. Tachibana saved our ass. But he's hurt. But also now we know he has a bat tattoo. I almost got a Batman tattoo. He's a bat tattoo. So we know his interactions with Makoto. He had to come into interactions with Makoto unless there's two people with the bat. And I think that's all we're caught up with. Ah, Jesus. Actually, hold on. Let me take a breathe. Breathe in, take some breather, and so I can like get into Yakuza. Oh, Jesus. But yes, I'm a very passionate person. That's just how I am. You know, if I see something wrong going on, I just have to call it out. That's just me. Did I have my water? I have my water. I could turn my fan on. Okay, let me turn my fan on. Let me just do a circle walk, get myself together, and then we can do some Yakuza. Okay. We have reset. Okay. Whew. Alright. So we were I don't know where we're at, because we were walking somewhere. I don't know if we'll be able to get back to where we need to go. Oh, you're talking about Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I don't I don't like playing games online with people anymore. Just for that very reason, because people just say like the stupidest thing. That's why I don't play GTA Online. I don't. Mostly also because I'm kind of tired of hearing 12-year-olds dropping the N-word and saying F this and F that, and I'm just like, sir, not even sir, child, you're 10, get off. Get off this game. You do not belong in this game. It's like, did you hear your mother here? Does your mother hear you talk like that? I guarantee you half of them probably get spanked. I'm just like, you said what? Or same thing with kids in Call of Duty. Like, they're just... kids in Call of Duty will, like, make grown adults cry, I swear. Like, they'll say the most heinous shit ever. Can I not... camera? Okay, why were you down here? What happened down here? What is this? No, I don't want to... Okay, I guess I gotta follow him.
Oh,
there you are. I just meet them all. Yeah, no, I don't even get in chat rooms. I would just be like... It's like, child, what are you even talking about? But it is funny to watch videos of other people playing against kids and whooping their ass, and you just hear the child just screaming, "You're cheating! You're cheating!" They're just... and they're just so salty about it. I can watch those videos all day. I think the funniest ones, I can't, like, I have to be vague here. I used to work at a job, I'll just call it a job, where I used to watch people get banned in games, and watching them get banned live was the funniest shit ever. That was the only good part of the game, or not the game, the only good part of that job, because otherwise the rest of the job was kind of annoying. But, we used to just watch people, like, these kids who be like, "You can't do nothing, you can't touch me." And then it's like, "You have been banned, blah, 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 from insert game." I can't technically say online, but it was utterly hilarious. And then they come calling in, "Can you please unban my account? I didn't do anything." And I'm like, "Well, according to this, you broke our terms of service, so yeah, you did." And then I just laugh at them as I hang up. I mean, probably not.
Chen Shensen, Jay Wo Kuren, Su Ruben Len.
But they were kind of bitching at us, just some of us that already left like years ago, and they're like, "Hey, can you guys maybe not do that?" And I'm like, so. I'm like, you guys were horrible to work with. Of course, we're still gonna complain.
桐生一馬さんだね。元堂島組の。
陳先生は在日華僑に3人いる長老の一人だ。橘不動産の情報網が。
I feel like this guy will feed me a nice warm plate of like dumplings and then might kill me.
アジア街に来るのは初めてだろう。狭くみすぼらしい場所だ。大したお構いもできず申し訳ない。とはいえ、これでも我々は以前このカムロ町でヤクザとも肩を並べていたんだ。
Also, I don't want to actually say the real company's name because that might actually pinpoint where I live, and I don't want to exactly pinpoint where I live.
力で押さえつけた。女子供含め。
Because I think we're like 1 or 2 locations on like the East Coast, so it's either gonna be either or.
桐生はその頃まだ堂島組にいませんでした。
無論承知している。ただの世間。
Actually, you know, I take back what I said. Why does this man look like Japanese Colonel Sanders? Or I guess it would be Chinese Colonel Sanders.
日本人の金回りが良くなるのをずっと横目に見ていた。この狭いアジア街の中でね。小田さん、そちらの客人はアジア街に歓迎できんよ。その人はあの堂島や警察にも追われているね。ここにかくまえば災いの種になる。
それを言えば、俺や社長も登場会に追われる身です。
アジア街は同胞を見捨てることはしない。だが、桐生さんは日本人のヤクザだ。それなのに、橘不動産はこの件、我々に対して事前に話を通してもいない。
突発的なことでやむを得ませんでした。ですが、ここを追い出されれば、桐生は堂島組に殺されます。
それでも。我々は別に困らない。
Damn, bro. You know, Oda's up here trying to bat for me, and Old Man Colonel Sanders just having none of it.
今までうちとアジア界はいい取引をしてきました。その上でのたってのお願いです。
取引は対等なものだった。こちらも金に見合うだけの情報は提供してきたはずだよ。あんた方に借りはない。
承知しています。ならこの件については別に金を用意します。
私の顔に金をくれとでも書いてあるか。
じゃあ他に何が必要です。言ってください。
やめなさい。礼儀を忘れて交渉はできませんよ、小田さん。
That man got up fast.
橘、あんたもういいのか。
陳さん、お騒がせしています。小田さん、陳さんは一度下した決断を変える方じゃありません。私たちもアジア外にいる以上、そのことをわきまえておくべきです。ここに桐生さんかくまうことはできません。
でも社長。
小田、もういい。事情はよく分かった。俺はよそに行く。
帰る前にお茶を一杯どうだね。そのくらいはここにいても構わんよ。
いえ、お気遣いなく。
すみません、桐生さん。私もあの陳さんがここまで堂島組を恐れているとは思っていませんでした。
風間のおやつさんも言ってた。何年か前、堂島組は外国人のしのぎを奪って大きくなったって聞いている。その時 かなりの血が流れたらしい。
ああ、俺たちはその頃まだカムロ町にいなかった。それで陳さんとの間に温度差があったようだ。
いいんだ、俺はここを出る。また連絡してくれ。
それなら西公園で身を隠すのが良いかと。ここほど安全とは言いませんが。
西公園。
ホームレスのたまり場に。
Dang, has he had like any
あそこ
sleep?
なら堂島組も
He's just been running around all
見つけ
night.
られはしないでしょう。
わかった。それにしても今は逃げ回るので手一杯だな。殻の一坪の方はどうなってる？持ち主を抑えるって話だったはずだ。
ええ、でもその話はまた後で。西公園に行ったら今夜だけはそこでしのいでください。明日迎えに上がります。
この寒空に野宿か。
かける言葉が見つかりません。
ならあんたも一緒にどうだ？
今二人でいるのは目立ちます。それに私は明日のために少し準備がありますから。
準備？なんだ。
He doesn't need sleep.
大したことじゃありません。
そっか。
He needs pocket circuit
それじゃ
and cat
明
fights.
日だな。
ええ、それではまた。なんとか堂島組に見つからないように気をつけてください。
わかってる。
West Park. They're like, no, you cannot stay in Old Asia. Goodbye. Where was it located? Oh, is it just this like tiny little? Okay, it was actually on the actual map. They were just like, you just can't come in here anymore. You can enjoy erotic videos still, you just can't come in Little Asia anymore. Oh, you know what? I'm equally sad because Tim and Jim are still back at Majima's place. The twins, the NPC twins. Oh, we gotta live in a homeless park. He's wearing that fancy suit. There's a sheep one over here. I'm trying to I'm trying so hard to not say what I want to say about a homeless park. Nothing negative, it's just frustration.
忘れたか？この間酒をおごってくれたろ。それであんたに立花不動産の人間が出入りする場所を教えてやった。
ああ、確か第三公園であったな。
そうそう、思い出してくれたか。でもこんなとこで何してる？
家がなくなってな。あんたらと同じだ。
なんだ、それじゃお仲間ってわけだ。
ああ、それで今夜一晩どこかに寝られる場所はねえか？凍え死ななけりゃ何でもいい。
いいよ。そんなら俺のねぐらに寝させてやるよ。ただ襲ったりすんな。
Oh, hey, Rumi.
俺はそっちの毛はねえんだ。
バカ言ってんじゃね
え。俺のねぐらはすぐそこ。
There's a bunch of blue types there.
好きに使ってくれ。そうだな。一泊10万でどうだ。
Hold on, what?
あ？
なんてな。
I'm gonna say, you're charging me to live on the ground?
気が向いたらまた酒をおごってくれ。
すまねえな。ありがとう。
いいってことよ。
They removed erotica genre. Actually, you know what? That reminds me. Was it? Am I thinking of Dead or Alive 6 or was it Dead or? Wait, hold on. Which Dead or Alive was it? Because there was a. It was one of the recent Dead or Alive games. It might be 6. I'm thinking of. Am I thinking of 6? Okay, yeah, it had to be 6. I remember people were complaining about Dead or Alive 6 because they toned down the jiggle physics, and people were like, "It's like, how dare they turn down the?" I'm like, it's a fighting game. Like, I'm sorry that like while you're fighting your opponent or online or your friend or whatever or whoever you're fighting, but you're playing a video game, and you're complaining because, what is the character in Asami? Ayumi? Hold on, where's... I'm trying to remember the characters. I'm trying to remember a character. Let's just say Kasumi. Okay, Kasumi, because she's like one of the main people. So, people, I mean, it wasn't like as loud as previous complaints about games, but I have a lot of listen. Today was very stressful at work, okay? I'm complaining about a lot of things today. I have a lot of complaints on my back. Alright. So my bad, chat. But I remember people were complaining. There was actually, I remember reading a Kotaku article because people were like, Dead or Alive toned down the Jizzle. I keep wanting to say Jizzle. That's completely something different. Let me not say it on stream. Jiggle physics. And people were like, I'm sorry that, you know, her boobs aren't as bouncy as it used to be. You know, it's a fighting game. Like, who cares? I'm gonna remove that word from my vocabulary. Yeah, I must say, like the fighting game had issues, but jiggle physics was not the worst of them. I actually remember, I was actually, I think, at a friend's house years ago, and I think we were playing, because he had an Xbox, not 360, just Xbox, and, I think we were playing, Dead or Alive 3, yeah, no, it wasn't at your place. I'm talking about a mutual friend of ours that lives near you, or used to live near you. Because he had a copy of Dead or Alive 3. And I remember we were playing the game, and I think we were doing story mode. I remember I forgot which character it was, but I remember we were on a train, and, it was yes, the character was on a train. And then I think that there was like a deer on the track, and the train, oh, wait, hold on. What? Oh, wait a minute, Gordy, what happened? Wow. You can't call a clip Looney Tunes, but you can call it Jizzle. Way to go, Twitch. Way to go. They probably banned the word loony because it has association with crazy, and they probably don't want the word crazy in the title. Oh my god! How did the word Jizzle get past the censors? Just another day of Twitch just being weird. You can't say Looney Tunes because that's too offensive, apparently. Oh god, today's wild, y'all. We're not even an hour in, and today's wild. Okay, was it 4? I just remember it was 1 of them. Anyway, back to what I was explaining. I just remember we were playing one of the DOAs, and one of the characters, there was a deer or something, and there was a train, and the train slams on its brakes, and then this lady's shirt, like the buttons on her shirt pops, and like just the stupid jiggle physics in the cutscene, and then like some dude gets his ass kicked out the window. Dead or Alive is a weird game. We don't talk about the movie though. The movie does not exist. There is no live action Dead or Alive movie. What movie? Oh Lord. Oh. I can't. I cannot. Oh. I'm just trying to get myself together. I can't. Huh, there's a King of Fighters movie? Oh, she does. The, what's her face from Too Fast, Too Furious? Yeah, I think she does. And, oh yeah, and then you had that quote-unquote American lady that had the worst blonde wig I've ever seen in my life. The Street Fighter movie, the only good thing about the Street Fighter movie is, what is that actor's name? Raul? The guy who played, that was his last film. Because he played, Bison. And he's like, for me, it was a Tuesday. Yeah, Raul Julia. Cause that was like one of his final films. And then, isn't Kylie Minogue in the movie? I think. Bro, is that a sword? You got a saber? What do you have a saber? Not a samurai sword, but it looks like a saber. Yeah, the Street Fighter movie was, not good. But you know what's even more funny? There's an arcade cabinet of... There's a video game of Street Fighter the movie. Or Street Fighter... Hold on. Because you have the video game Street Fighter, and then there's a movie based off the video game, and then there's a video game based off the movie based off the video game. It is Street Fighter the movie, the game. And it's dog shit. I can tell you that already. It's dog shit. It's not good. But it's iconic, but so I think people kind of give it a pass. The Chun-Li movie was absolutely dog shit. There's just nothing acceptable about the Chun-Li movie. At least Street Fighter is just campy because it's a 90s film. But it's just not good. Can you stop stabbing me, please? I would greatly appreciate. Boy, if you. Okay, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop stabbing me with the samurai sword. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah, no, we don't talk about Legend of Chun-Li. It's not good. I think I saw it on like HBO one time or something. And I was like, this is not good. I think there are some decent video game, like live action video game movies. I always thought Tomb Raider was good. I mean, maybe it's not like game accurate, but it is a fun like action flick. The first one. The second one, we don't talk about the second Tomb Raider, but the first Tomb Raider movie was actually kind of fun. Because I actually think Angelina Jolie at least did a decent job as Lara Croft. I thought she did a fine job. I mean, maybe the movie could have been better, but it's still like a fun flick to just kind of watch every now and then. And it has future James Bond, Daniel Craig. Yeah, no, the first Tomb Raider movie is actually decent. It's watchable. Like, if it comes on and there's nothing else on, like, I'll watch it. What other live action movies were there that I remember watching? Mario just doesn't exist. Live action Mario does not exist. Like, poor, what's his name? I'm trying to remember the actor's name. He hated being on that set so much he actually was drunk on the filming of the movie. Like, every time they weren't action, he was drinking on set. Like, heavily drinking on set. Yeah, Bob Haskins? Yeah, no, Bob Haskins was like, this is the worst decision of my life. And I think that was like one of his final movies too, which is really unfortunate. Like, here you have a guy who is famous for being in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and then he's Mario. Can y'all please stop stabbing me? I'm gonna hit you with an oven. Or stove. Yeah, no, the movie was so bad, the actors were drunk on set. I feel so bad. I'm honestly really trying to like rack my brain on good live action video game movies because that list is so short. Jesus. Well, Sonic Movie 1 and 2 are most... I mean, technically they're live action slash animated. I don't know if I really want to count it. I mean, technically, yeah. Yeah, no, he's still doing stuff. He's still doing a lot of things. Well, I don't really watch. Well, I heard Mortal Kombat movies weren't that bad, but I never really watched them, so I don't have an opinion on them. I'm really trying to rack my brain. No, there wasn't a Pac-Man movie. There's a Pixel movie, but there wasn't a Pac-Man movie. Give me a squirrel! I like being a squirrel. I'm really trying to rack my brain. I know in the 90s you had Tomb Raider, Street Fighter. I heard the Resident Evil movies, the live action Resident Evil movies, I heard those were pretty good. I've never seen any of them, but I have heard they generally got good reviews. The first one was good, but not the rest. Oh, actually, now I think about it. Speaking of live action video game movies, what was the one that came out with Jamie Lee Curtis that bombed so bad? Not Fallout. Am I thinking of Borderlands? Yeah, I heard Borderlands was bad. Like, atrociously bad. And apparently, I heard Jamie Lee Curtis turned down One Piece for Borderlands. That's bad. Oh! I know one. I know a really, really trashy, bad live-action video game movie. I can't believe I haven't brought it up yet. Uncharted! Garbage. Garbage. Except for Scottish dude. Hot garbage. Only funny joke in the whole movie. Outside of that, garbage. I will not take that back. I will stand by. I can't even keep a straight face. Uncharted was garbage. Assassin's Creed movie was garbage. Actually, I think... I'm trying to remember if you saw that movie with me, Jason's movie. I'm trying to remember, because you fell asleep during one of the movies we saw. One of the video game movies I think we watched, and you just straight up fell asleep. Oh no, what have I started in chat? Uncharted was a hot mess. It's a hot mess. It is a hot mess. Now, I will give... there are a few mids. Not great, but mids. I actually thought Need for Speed was decent. I think it didn't do very well because people thought it was a Fast and Furious clone. Because it was racing cars. But I think on its own, if you actually watch it, it's an okay movie. It's not a great movie, but it's an okay movie. And I thought the racing scenes were pretty good. Assassin's Creed was garbage though. Borderlands, I heard was garbage. You were just upset. Yes, I'm upset with the mustache because they lied to me. Don't you dare put mustache-looking Sully Mark Wahlberg in the trailer and then you put that shit all the way in the post-credits. Bullshit, Sony. Bullshit. And they're like, what's on your face? It's a mustache. Should have had that the entire movie, but they were like, but we can't recognize Mark Wahlberg this way. Oh. My powers. My powers have returned to 100%. It is returned! I got it on my first try, not bad. It's been a while since I got to on my first try. No, Assassin's Creed was not decent. I don't even want to say it was okay. After rewatching it, I didn't say Need for Speed movie was good, but it's watchable. And then also, it has Linkin Park in it. Like, who hates Linkin Park music? Come on. I'm not gonna beat a movie that puts Linkin Park in its soundtrack. Barely watchable now? Jeez. Okay, first of all, it has I'm forgetting his name, but he plays Jesse in Breaking Bad. I'm music does not determine a good movie. When it comes to Linkin Park, it does. Okay. I will not diss LP. Also, I mean, Roads and Travel is actually a good song anyway, on its own. Even if it wasn't part of the movie, it's actually a pretty good song anyway. It just happens to be in the Need for Speed movie, but it's actually a pretty good song. Oh, I think I went too far there. Oh, yes, Aaron Paul. I should have said Nix, because he also plays Nix in 15. Oh. No, my 2 for 2! He fell! He fell. It's fine. I'm not brokenhearted. It's fine. I actually thought I had that. I kind of had a feeling it was starting to glitch when he started to lean backwards. I'm like, yeah, this isn't going well. I guess actually, now that I think about it, no, I mean, it's just more of CGI than live action. I was gonna say technically the Kingsclave's technically a video game movie, but that's based off a game, so I wouldn't really count that. And it was more CGI than live action, but it looks so good in CGI, you would think it's live action. First, you really bought a Prince of Persia? With the controversy that has? And there was a controversy back in the day. Understandably so, though. Yeah, no, Prince of Persia was not good, and it had to do with the controversy. No, it was not good. It was maybe action sequences, but it was not good. Like, you could have picked anybody else but Jake Gyllenhaal. Like, Jake Gyllenhaal's been in good movies, but you could have picked anybody else. And I think this was also around the time I think people were just kind of getting tired of like Middle Eastern movies or like African or like North African movies or whatever, and like they'll just pick some like notable white actor. They're like, it's the Prince of Persia, and the first thing you pick is some dude who looked like he lived in Minnesota. Great casting there, game. Great casting. No, I just remember it was like I feel it was like 3 movies back to back that people were complaining about around that year, and I think one of them was like Gods of Egyptian, and people were like, they were like, why are all the Egyptian gods white? I'm like, put some Yu-Gi-Oh on that bitch. At least in Yu-Gi-Oh, all the Egyptian gods actually look dark-skinned. Like, because they've been in the sun all day. No, I'm just talking about what happened back then. I just remember it was Prince of Persia, the Gods of Egypt, and then there was like a third movie that all kind of came around like a year and a half of each other. That was like in the news because people were complaining about it. I know. I've already said the word. I'm just saying people were complaining about it. Wait, what? If this works... Bro, I don't know, that game glitched so bad. Whew, I didn't breathe. I actually thought it was gonna fall and it just kept going. Oh, my stomach. Oh, please tell me somebody clip that. Oh, God, that was actually really funny. I can't believe that it worked. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my stomach. Oh, my stomach. That was too legitimately funny. I actually thought it wasn't gonna work, and then it just clipped through the foot, and then it just kept going. Okay, that's definitely going up on Twitter. That clip is definitely going up on Twitter. Oh my god, yo, today has been wild, chat. We are having fun today. We are having a blast today. This has been insane. Wow. There's an Until Dawn movie? Why? Oh, God. Oh, I need some water. After all that, I need some water. Jeez. That's nuts. What is that? There's a gaming movie that's coming out. That's, not a gaming movie, but there's a show. And, and I remember the director was telling their actors, like, don't play the game. because we don't want you to like know about the lore. And I'm like, but why? I would recommend playing the game so you know what your character is about. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. There is gonna be a Yakuza Amazon show. No, Rami Malek. There's actually a joke about that online. There's a behind the scenes thing with it because he actually is from that area. There's a behind the scenes joke where he's like, with these dreads, I can't lose. And somebody was like, they keep whitewashing these characters, and they're like, but Rami Malek is actually Egyptian though, so his casting makes sense. Yeah, no, there's like some behind the scenes joke somewhere online about that. Right, I think I got this. Okay. I went too far. Okay. There we go. Squirrely! Yeah, no, Rami Malek actually, like, has been casted in things that actually make sense. Because he was in Gods of Egypt, but he was actually, but he's like, his family is like from that region. And then Freddie Mercury is he goes by Freddie Mercury, but his actual name was Farouk or Freduk or something. It was something I could not pronounce very well. but he I guess originally kind of rejected I guess his culture or heritage, and then eventually he changed it. I'm just talking. I know. Big black dude. Oh wait, Bella Ramsey actually sneaked in playing Last of Us. That's kind of funny. She's like, I wanted to play the game. But for real though, yeah, no, Rami, going back to real quick to Freddie Mercury thing. Yeah, Rami Malek deserved that Oscar because he actually he did a really good job in that movie. I think I actually have it on DVD. Who still uses DVDs? Okay, the rock paper scissors game, right? Okay, the bottom information probably has changed. Yeah, because he's in that game, isn't he? His likeness, and I think he does the motion capture for it, right? And they didn't bring him back on for the live action. Oh, that's bullshit. That's such bullshit. That's really dumb. You I can't even. Oh, Jesus. You literally have a game where you have an A-star celebrity actor doing the likeness, motion capture, and voice acting of the character you do in a live-action movie, and you don't bring him back. I mean, at least with Last of Us, they brought back, what's her name? The black lady. Marlene. Like the actor, the actress for Marlene, the voice actress for Marlene, and the likeness of her, literally just got recasted in Last of Us. Because they were like, there's no other person to do it than this lady. And that made perfect sense. Okay. Didn't I pick the teacher last time? I think I did. Theme park mascot? Police officer? Right. What is with these outfits and poses, honestly? Her shoulders hurt from autograph events. Her straw sandal strap ripped. Got lucky at pachinko. Aw, today's cooking was a disaster. I'm sorry, Francisca. Okay, got boozed up on bourbon preparing test. No. Yuri Ashi couldn't stop giving her. Aw. Got brand new tires for your car. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So maybe her. I don't know. Francisco's history is not very good. Let's see what he look like. What happened to Makoto's again? Makoto, Chief Pursuer, didn't come in today. No, Chief Purser? What is a Chief Purser?
Attention, please. Suction.
I don't know. You know what? We'll go with Sayori. Okay. Let's do 1 million. Let's do 2. Yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, 2. Nice even round number.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for cat fights? Okay, let's go!
Oh my god.
Ready, fight!
Oh, wait. Ah. Yeah! I'm gonna go rock. No! Ow. I think I might do rock again. I like my odds of rock. No! Odds were wrong! Odds were wrong! Okay, scissors. She seems to like using paper a lot. And watch her use rock. There we go. Yeah, I think she just uses nothing but paper. So, I think next go around I'll try to use scissors. Oh, what? If there is a next go around. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ah! I think I died. I died. My money! Yeah, she kept doing a lot of, paper. So I probably should have kept doing scissors. Open wide, Jennifer, red pen all over brain and Tess. He didn't grip her ass, she kicked his.
んでな。
Patient,
検査のお時間ですよ。
I don't know, I think I'll give Sayuri another chance. I think she's, yeah, I think she's probably someone. I feel like she has a better odd, but yeah, or not better odds, but I feel like she has a better history. I think I just chose, I kept choosing wrong. Alright, let's do this again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, ready, fight!
Okay. I bet hand. Somebody different this time. Let's go rock. Nice, good choice. Okay, so she did paper, she did scissors, or she did, no wait. Let's go back to paper again. Okay. Actually, I should have did scissors, because that would have, I would have won that hand. Yeah, I'll go scissors. Maybe. Ah, good choice. I'm pressing as much as I can. This is a very close-knit fight. Oh, perfect. I think I'll do scissors again. I lost on that one. Ow. 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 What? Okay, that is so stupid. Alright, go with the strong hand. Yes! Good, good, good. Bitch slap! Alright, let's do hand. Good choice. Good. This should be a win. That's a win. Booyah.
Win. Ready? Fight!
Let's see. I'm gonna go with scissors. Even though it's my weakest one. Oh, but good call. Alright, let's go rock this time. Oh, bad choice. Bad choice. Bad choice. Okay, maybe. Okay. Let's go paper. Oh. Good choice. Good choice. That has to be incredibly painful. Alright, I think we'll take paper again. Ah! I'm like trying to button mash my... Oh, I think this wins. This wins. Dude, I'm like trying to like press the X button as hard as I can. Ow. Well, at least I've, so far made my profit and my lost profit back.
This is the final match of Catfight. Are you ready? Let's rock and roll, baby.
Oh, I'm on the left this time. Okay.
Fight!
I'm gonna go with paper. That was a poor choice. Okay, let's do rock. Rock's our strongest. What? Okay. Ah! Oh, come on. I gotta at least get a hit on her. Bro, oh, come on, man. I was button mushing whatever. Okay. I was button mashing as hard as I could. Ugh. Maybe I'll finally get damage on her. Barely. Okay. Let's go rock. I have to go with my best hand at this point. my hand. Alright. Gonna go with what I gotta trust. I'm gonna go rock again. Ah! This is my fall! This is my downfall. Rock, you have failed me. This is gonna hurt. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Okay, no more Sayuri. You've cost me money twice. I didn't get any money. Cleaning her gun in the break room? God damn. Alright, maybe I just need to go back to my OG. Okay, the teacher. Okay, what was her thing said? Just brought a ninja star. She keeps sighing in the break room. Our favorite wrestling videotape ripped. Oh no. Cleaning her gun in the break room. In a good mood. Okay. So we'll go with. Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for cat fights? Okay.
I will go back. I won it all with Jennifer. We're gonna go back to Jennifer. And that's why I picked Jennifer. Let's go blue. Let's go hands. Not good choice. Alright, I'm gonna do scissors. Scissors. Whew. Alright, go back to hands. Good choice. You're done. See, I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Jennifer. I apologize. I should have picked you in the first place.
Win.
I love the initiative. Alright, let's go scissors first. Good choice. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. I'm sorry I didn't pick you the first two times. I wasted 4 million yen. Jesus! Jennifer, Jennifer, Jennifer. She really must have loved that steak. It was just a beatdown in 2 moves. I'm in a good move after having a choice steak. She didn't even get to play. She just got her ass beat on the ground.
This is the final match of Catfight. Are you ready? Let's rock and roll, baby. Ready? Fight!
Okay, she doesn't have initiative here, but that's fine. Nice. I'm trying to press as much as I can. Ah! Not quite, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll go scissors. Alright, yep, that's game. We got it. We got it. We got it. Jennifer, my love, I'm so sorry I ever doubted you. Listen, don't mess with a teacher who's had a rough day. She will beat you in a cat fight, apparently. That was funny. And then basically I got like a whole bunch of my money back. It's like, welcome home, you cheater. Did you have a fun time with Sayori? That's funny. Yeah, I literally recuperated all the money I got. I didn't make a profit, but I recuperated my money. That is funny. Ouch. That cracked me up. Okay. Let's do other stuff. I am going the wrong way. No, wait. Which way am I going? I'm still going the wrong way. Hang on. Back up. Back up. Backity back. Sometimes things look a little different during the daytime than it does at night. Dang, wow, y'all got like swords on me now. I want to do some pocket racing. But let me save really quick. Whew. We are having a good time today. Pocket racing. Oh, hi kids. Wait, why did he come back? Oh, because he had a different job. I forgot. I was like, what did I miss? His outfit is still ridiculous. Who does he think he is? Lloyd Forger? It's like, hey, I really have to poop. I'll be right back. And then he goes off and do a spy mission. And I'm just like, it's like, sorry, Mom. I gotta go get Dad toilet paper, and then helps him out on the spy mission. And then yours just like, it's like, you must have some stomach issues. Just doesn't question that this man was supposedly taking his shit for like 8 hours. Oh man. I think that's just the one funny thing I like. Not the one, but it's one of the funny things I like about Spy Family. I'm just like, you think this is normal? It's like, yeah, I flew. Oh, and then he just kicked me back out again. Okay. Wow. They were like, you forgot to do the second half of this. See the cutscene, and then it just kicks you back out. That is funny. You are... I thought Lloyd was supposed to be smart. I mean... I think when it comes to, like, fighting and coding and all the other jazz, sure, but being a normal person, no. He's just like, kids must do this all the time. No, they don't. Do as Romans do. And then yours over here just like, oh, I shouldn't have kicked your patience. I think there are moments kind of where I feel like he lets down his guard. And I think just him seeing a really, really fluffy dog turn out to be actually a really skinny dog was probably just like, bro, what? Like, he's like, why do you look like that? I mean, I feel like he would laugh at Frankie too if Frankie did something stupid. But he probably knows Frankie long enough where he's just like, I can't laugh at you. Who's your best friend? Oh. But yeah, I can't wait till season 3 of Spy Family because it's so good. The manga's very slow. I mean, it's like, when did Spy Family even come out? Like, we just got to 100 chapters like not too long ago. I feel like if this, well, I mean, it's also, it comes out every 2 weeks, not every week, so that also kind of affects it. But I'm just kind of like, we're just now getting into 100 chapters? Oh, those point of views crack me up. Like, like the normal animation, she just looks so derpy. And then whenever it's like Damien, she's just like the most prettiest shoujo looking little girl ever. Oh, Bill Watson, where he's a 6-year-old kid that sounds like a 30-year-old man. He's like, Daddy. His dad looks like damn Mim Bison. The fact that he still talks like a 6-year-old cracks me up. Daddy. I think some of the voice acting in the show, not even voice acting, just some of the questionable audio decisions, like especially Bond, you could have just picked, you just could have used a generic dog barking voice, but you have an actual human just going borf. Not even bark, it's borf. Just you paid an actor to just go borf. That's the only line he gets. Borf. It's like, who do you play as? I play the dog. Does the dog speak? No, the dog goes borf. Oh man. Alright, let me get back to this game. It just makes no sense. I'm like, why would you have some, like, unless the dog is speaking, I just don't understand, like actual human words, I just don't understand why you would hire somebody to just be like, bark, 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 borf. Like, just use a generic dog sound. Let's race. I just think it's weird. Like, unless the dog's gonna actually have, like, human language, it just seems weird to just have a human just be like, yeah, can you say boof? Can you say borf, borf, and wolf? And those are your lines. Yes, we will accept. I mean, it's kind of like, what is it, that cat from 13S? Like, I was not expecting the cat to actually speak. I thought it was just gonna have a generic meow sound. Like the cat you can I was gonna say rent. You don't rent the cat. Like the cats you can adopt in Fire Emblem Engage. I've actually I kind of pranked my own cat with that, because like I was back in the little resting area, and I visited there's like a farm area where you see the adopted animals you pick up from the battlefields and Engage. And I found a black cat, because I have a black cat in real life. So I found a black cat, and I guess the meow it used is actually like a sample of a real cat. So I was messing with the cat, and I was just kind of like pressing the interact button, so it was meowing. And then my own cat, Sora, shows up, and he's just standing he's like sitting next to me on the couch, watching me play this game, looking at the black cat that kind of looks like him. And I'm just like, oh, hey, look, it's doing like the little cat mommy thing. It's you. It's you. Look at that. It's you. You were on the screen. It's you, Sora. And then, and then he starts hissing at it. He's like, look, why are you hissing at the TV? And he's like, and I was like, okay, you don't like Video Game Cat. You're not happy about Video Game Cat. He was very upset. And then I was like, alright, let me turn it off. I think he started to like jump near my TV on the stand, and I was like, alright, I don't need you to break this. He probably thought it was another cat and was trying to defend his territory. I'm like, Sora, calm down, it's a Video Game Cat. You are the king here. This is your domain. I just live here, and I pay the the bills. Wait, Rouge the Bat? What? Cat did not like Rouge the Bat, apparently.
多くのマシンが戦いを挑んできたこのコース。今日のレーサーたちはどう攻略するのか。
He does like watching, there's a TV show I will put, it's so crazy because sometimes he doesn't really watch TV, but if I put a show on, he'll watch it. He'll sit on the couch, like in his spot, and he'll just like watch the TV, and I'll just say, okay, I'm gonna go and do something else. What is the show?
何が起こるかわからないのがポケサーだ。
Okay, we're doing pretty decent. I will not use my boost yet. We're about halfway. We have a decent lead, not yet. I might not have to actually use my boost. We're in a pretty good lead. I'm sorry, kid, it's just business. Actually, I'm not overlapping. I didn't have to use my boost. It's just business, kid. I had a dog get mad when they're doing another dog itself shut up on stream. That's funny. I do know when I'm watching a Kingdom Hearts streamer, he will actually, he does seem intrigued. Sora, he'll like sit and watch with me. Like, and he's like, he looks like laser focused at the TV. Like, he's not even like sitting next to me to sleep. He's actually like watching the TV. Yay, we won. I'm sorry, kid. Actually, now I know what it is. For some reason, if I'm watching like Boy Meets World on Disney Plus, Sora is like really focusing that too. He'll watch something Kingdom Hearts and he'll watch Boy Meets World. Like he wouldn't even sit on the couch. He'll actually sit like in front of me on the stool, like my footstool, and like stare at the TV. So if I have like that, or if it's showing up on TV, or I'm watching it or whatever, like he's like into it. It's very funny. Yes, he likes the classics. He'll watch that, and I think he'll probably watch like a cartoon. It was something on Netflix that got his attention really big. I was watching something. Yeah, Sora's into the drama.
Yeah.
He's like, will Corey and Topanga get married? Will they? Won't they? Yeah, I've seen this. I've seen the series like a million times. But I am listening to the podcast, so sometimes I rewatch the episodes when they're doing the podcast. I'm just like really behind. But I did get to meet the, I wouldn't say meet, but I got a photo op with them. It was more of a hi, bye, thanks for coming. This is why I don't do Comic-Cons. Because they're like, hey, please pay $300 or something to meet like A-list actors. You don't really get to talk to them. You just kind of pose, bye, have a nice day. Speaking of comic, was it no, it was this year. There was a post going around with Mark Hamill. His autographs were like $400 or something. What was it? Where was the picture? What was the picture? Yeah, it was like, yeah, Mark Hamill's autograph prices $400 each. And if you want it premium, $500, bulky, $700. Who knows? I mean, it could be kind of what we were talking about earlier, the Star Wars fandom just being toxic. The hell is a premium autograph? Your guess is as good as mine. But yeah, I'm just like, bro, the most I've paid for an autograph is like probably Steve Bloom's, and that was like $50, maybe. That might have been actually an autograph picture thing. I don't even remember. Yeah, I think autographs are usually like maybe like 30 or something. I don't even know. I think for what's his name? He played Nathan Drake. What's his name? Nolan North. Thank you. Nolan North, I think, was like $40 for an autograph. And I thought his was going to be higher, but he was like $40. I was like, okay, thanks. And we took like a whole bunch of selfies, and he was great. He's also really nice. He was like, oh, hey. And he's like, I like your sweater. And I was like, thank you. Because I had a Sonic sweater. And he's like, yeah, your Sonic sweater's cool. Why does this kid look like the kid that wanted me to get the adult magazine for him? Or they're just all generic? Thanks, little dude. I'm gonna get punched in the car later. Yeah, no, it's it's crazy how much people charge for autographs. It's nuts. Like there's like a Comic-Con, or yeah, there's like a Comic-Con convention nearby me, and I remember on their webpage, like you can do an autograph and picture thing like combo for like certain, like as a separate ticket for like certain guests they would have. And sometimes it would be like, actually no, I have a better example. We had a couple years ago, like right when the pandemic was happening, they had Michael J. Fox and Doc Brown, Christopher Lloyd, and if you wanted to do a autograph and pictures together, I think it was like $1,500. $1,500. 1500. Y'all understand that? For a picture and autograph. Oh my goodness. Like, who, like, I would frame the hell out of that if I had to pay $1,500. Like, excuse you, that's rent money. That's nuts. Oh, there's something on the ground here. What's on the ground? I only will pay for an autograph. Like, I've gotten to the point, like the years I've been to conventions, I'm just kind of like, I will only pay for an autograph of a person that I absolutely really want to see. And know that they're probably really not going to be here. Or show up or at a con. Like Steve Bloom's autograph I always wanted to get because like he's done like 90% of my childhood. So I always wanted to get him. And then Yuri also has done like 90% of my childhood, so I wanted to get his, you know. This year I didn't really do too much autographs. I think when I went to... No, I got Erica's autograph. I didn't want her to sign my Persona, because I was like, I know you're Futaba, but I didn't want you to sign my Persona. And I was in the middle of playing Bloodstain, and she plays Miriam, the main character in Bloodstain, so I had her sign my Bloodstain disc, or not disc, but case. And then Paul St. Peter, who plays Xemnas, I had him sign my Kingdom Hearts 2 PS2 disc. Do you understand how old this PS2 Kingdom Hearts 2 case is? I was worried the dust jacket was gonna fall off. Who else have I really wanted to see? And I think this year when I went to Otakon, I was like, Lions killed most of my time there. I literally was like, the first thing I said was, I'm not gonna get an autograph at this convention unless it's someone I really would like to see and I'm probably not going to see again. And they had a lot of people there. They had a lot of good people, but I was like, I'm not going to I wasn't going to waste most of my time being in line, and I wind up being in line most of the convention anyway, whether it was autographs or something else. And I was like, okay, I've already, met Max Middleman. I'm not going to try to go for him again, even though I would love for him to sign my Persona case. I already have like a good chunk of the Persona cast on my Persona 5 case. I already got Morgana, I already got On, I got Akechi on there. It would have been nice to get Ryuji, but I was like, I'm not gonna wait that line. But then they were like, hey, Ben Star's coming, and I was like, well, I'm in the middle of playing 16. I think Ben Star was already funny even before I played 16, because I saw him on Twitter just being a doofus and being funny. And I was like, you know what? I'll get his autograph. And then they were like, hey, by the way, Joshua's voice actor's also coming. I'm like, oh shit, might as well get the brothers' autographs while I'm here. So I got Clive and Joshua's autograph. I was like, might as well. I probably wanted to get Benedicta's, but I was like, I'm tired of being in lines. I didn't want to be in any more lines. I was exhausted of being in lines. I was like, if I'm stuck in another goddamn line again. Hmm. Oh, you already have these. I think I already have these. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not triggered. I'm not triggered. I promise you I'm not triggered. In case you're wondering why I did that. I'll show you what he said that is upsetting to me. Some of you might get it. Trigger! I can't look at the sentence anymore the same way. Oh my goodness. That game scarred me. I haven't felt right since. Oh, okay, you might not get the joke, Jason. Some of you are getting it. So, basically, long story short, yeah, as Gordian says, when I was playing Devil Survivor, there was this running joke whenever you would get this message from your cousin. Basically, they're like, hey, yeah, a bunch of people are gonna die at this, like, park or whatever. And then, like, it will tell you, like, and then a bunch of demons will show up in here and yada, yada, yada. And then he always would end the message with, have a nice day. And I'm like, you just said 80 people were gonna die. Why are you telling me to have a nice day? I thought it was sent from Nai, whatever his name was. Or he sent me something. He used to send me emails. I thought it was him. Oh, well, it doesn't matter anymore because I'm not going back to that game. But, yeah. Have a nice day. Oh, God. Triggered. Okay, I guess I confused the two emails that I was sent. Or maybe he didn't tell me, or he would explain things, and he would still end it on have a nice day, but he wasn't, I guess he wasn't the one who would explain the events that would happen. But he still said have a nice day, and I was like, bro, please, don't. I want you to be cheerful amongst the apocalypse, sure. Like, hey, we're just stuck here in Tokyo, but okay. Evil. Have a nice life. Wow. Okay, let's try this.
このコースはパワーとスピードが鍵になるぞ。力強く
頼んだぜ。
挑戦者の目から注目のカズマくんは
Go, go,
煽れ
go!
みんなスタンバイしているな。出遅れるなよ。それではレースを開始するぜ。
Everyone's car is faster than mine. And they are.
少し出遅れたか。嵐の前の静けさなのか。
私勝っちゃう？
みんなのカスタマイズが光っている。いいじゃんいいじゃん。
No, maybe I should have went back.
ポケサーなら下克上も大歓迎だぜ。足元を救われるなよ。
そろそろ本気を出すか。
風になっちゃいそう。
何が起こるかわか
Well,
ら
I
ない。
think my ass is about to get overlapped.
そのまま行けよ。嵐の前の静けさ。
Oh dear.
いいじゃんいいじゃん。侮れないジグザグゾ。
Boost!
逆転へのブーストだ。
調子いいかも。
I don't want to get overlapped. But I'm still in last place. Alright, I probably should have changed back the thing. I think I need more speed. Ah!
足元を救われるなよ。
風になっちゃいそう。
ポケサーなら下克上も大歓迎だぜ。いよいよファイナルラップだ。
そろそろ本気を出すか。
みんなのカスタマイズが光っている。バランスが大事だぞ。カズマ君は4位。
Yikes.
完走おめでとう。
I changed it right before the race. I probably shouldn't have changed it.
待ってるぜ。
Because that was bad. Let me buy something else. Well, I also took the speed motor out because I thought I would be better at turns. I know, that's why I got a different frame. Wait, what? Let's do this!
よし、じゃあ始めるぞ。このコースはパワーとスピードが鍵になるぞ。
Oh, that's why I did you have cost limit of how much you can modify the car.
カムロ町でも勝ち続けられるのか。注目のカズマくんは青レーンだ。みんなスタンバイしているな。出遅れるなよ。それではレースを開始するぜ。
Alright, see if we do a little bit better. Okay, oh! We almost flipped over! Okay, much better. A whole lot better, but we might flip. We're actually in first, so clearly something did help. This needs some modification. Please don't flip. This is looking good. This is looking real good. I don't want to use my boost, but I think we're okay. Yeah, that motor definitely helped, and I think I fixed the frame. Oh, I might actually lap somebody. Boom! Nice! Yeah, I just need to fix the motor. Sub 60.
俺の勝ちだ。また参加してくれよな。
Really, come back. Let's see, how do we want to do the next one? Oh, what happened? Bro, what? Twitch, what? Okay. First and foremost, no, so I was checking something on my phone and I had Twitch mobile up, and because I was checking something really quick on the audio on the phone stream, and this is how annoyed I am with Twitch mobile ever since they updated. I'm watching my stream because I'm trying to check something with the audio, and it straight up just sends me to some other person's stream randomly. It just like my audio switched and it just went to somebody else's stream. And I was like, what the hell? This is the second time it's done that, because I remember I was watching Blam Soldier stream, or it might have been Drake's stream, and it just, I'm like hearing Call of Duty in the background. I was like, why am I hearing another person's audio? Like, what's going on? And then they just were playing someone else's stream on top of it. I hate the mobile. The mobile is hot garbage. It sucks ass. Ever since they changed it to the wannabe TikTok format, it sucks. Like, I'm just like, why am I watching some other dude stream? Like, I don't care who this person is. I was in the middle of watching a stream. Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened. I was literally, he was playing Monster Hunter, and then I'm hearing, like, gunfire, and I'm like, they don't have guns in Monster Hunter, what's happening? And then there's just people, like, on the mic, and I'm just like, where's this noise coming from? And just started literally playing someone else's stream on top of me watching my friend's stream. God, yeah, but he was using, like, a giant-ass sword, so... Why do you look so depressed? He looks so sad. But yeah, no, it's stupid. I absolutely hate the mobile version. Because it pulls bullshit like that. I'm like, what? Like, I understand you're trying to promote other people, but I don't care. Like, I'm in the middle of watching the stream. If I wanted to watch multi-streams, I will let you know, Twitch. No, you are sad. Why are you sad? Wow. Like, I'm still kind of mad because I sent them... I'm not even going to try to send a support ticket here because they haven't even answered the last one I sent like a week ago. I think they're just ignoring me at this point because they don't know how to fix my issue. Yeah, I'm literally seeing the complaints about this. This is just a problem. Yeah, I hate the mobile app. Let's go, Race. I just hate the mobile app. This is annoying. Let's do this.
挑戦者の目からはすごい気迫が感じられる。カズマくんは打ち勝つことができるのか。注目のカズマくんは青レーンだ。みんなスタンバイしているな。手をくれるなよ。それではレースを開始するぜ。レディー
Go, 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 go.
みんな頑張れ。
Oh, I have 2 boosts now. That's nice.
みんなのカスタ
Ah, because I guess it's so long.
何が起こるかわからないのがポケサーだ。調子いいな。足元を救われるなよ。
悪くねえ
嵐の前の静けさなのか。ポケサーなら警告状も大歓迎だぜ。もっと行動を。
Ah! Oh, I wasn't paying attention! Oh, my car fell off the track.
勝者はご覧の通りだ。熱い声援ありがとう。
I went to grab my water. I was drinking my water. It didn't. Yeah, Twitch app will be like hey, you're watching an otaku stream. Next thing you know, it's like, hey guys, would you like to watch my cooking video? I'm like, what? Good luck next time. See, I was in first place until I fell. Something is bothering him. Alright, let's try not to fall. Let's pay attention this time. I've already taken my water.
地元では注目のカズマくんは青レーンだ。みんなスタンバイしているな。手をくれるなよ。みんな位置につけ。
Go.
各マシン一斉にスタート。調子いいな。何が起こるかわからないのがポケサーだ。ポケサーなら。
Whoa, yours gets pretty close, but I think I'm doing a little good. But I'm expanding my lead. Okay, now I'm paying attention. Last time I didn't pay attention. Ooh, that was rough. That was a tight turn too. That's gonna be rough. I hope I don't have to go through that again, but probably. At least my stamina is recovering a little. We're halfway done. I think I'm slowing down just a little bit. So we're still good. I haven't had to use my boost yet. Hang in there! Hang in there! Oh, he's catching up. Ooh, he's catching up. Hang on. Alright, I think we can do this. We got one more lap. And I don't need a second boost. I think we got this. Alright, final lap. Let's do this. Ooh, he's coming, but we got this. This motor has served me well for 2 races. Nice.
Oi.
Okay, let's talk about elsewhere.
Nani?
So.
Which is a telephone shop? No, stay here. Going out with tons of chicks. Hey, it's the kids. Do y'all have any other haircuts or coats you could do? Which is...
何?
Public Park 3. Wow. Alright. And he's gonna smoke in front of kids. Where is Public Park 3? Oh, this is this whole ass area. That's why I was blocked off first. What the hell? Oh, I was like, where did he go? My cat. I was like, he's not where I thought I left him. Where's Public Park 3? Where's the park? What would I be looking at? Where's the park? Is it in the homeless area? Well, it is, well, West Park. It's probably the homeless area. Oh, I see somebody with a golden jacket. Sir, I'm gonna have to take your jacket. Nope. Thank you. It wasn't triggering for like a while. Thank you for your generous donation. Goodbye.
No.
But, okay, apparently I triggered a sub-story. Yeah, where? I don't know. Maybe Nishiki? Excuse me. What, I'm busy. Trying to get somewhere. Okay. Let me go where I wanted to go. Trying to find where Fighter could be. So Public Park or West Public Park 3. Some like park area I could think of. No. Maybe. Huh. Well, I don't know why Fighter would be in the homeless area, but I have to at least check. Fighter, where are you? Public Park 3. I mean, this is Park Boulevard. Park Alley. So maybe around here? Whoa. Sorry. I don't know what this guy's. You know what? It's getting late anyway, so let me go save. I'll find you next time, Fighter. Cause yikes. Okay. Ooh, stretch. Hi, Sora. You enjoy your nappy nap. I like how you just stare at me. Well, hi. You gonna blink? You don't believe in blinking? Okay, sir. I'll give you a treat because you've been a good boy at least during my stream. You haven't bothered me. I haven't had to call your name out once. You were very good. You were a good boy. Sora was a good boy today, so he gets a treat. And I got those lickable treats. That just means he's gonna be hyper in the middle of the night, but whatever. I've learned to ignore him over the years. I'm just kind of like, I go to bed and then I wake up and I'm like, what have you got it into? Like, I'll be like, where'd you go? And then, like, I hear meowing from, like, underneath one of the cabinets, and he's just underneath the sink. And I'm like, how'd you get in there? So, who knows? Anyway. Hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. We had a blast. It was definitely a very passionate stream. Not as plot heavy as I thought it was, but it was definitely plot heavy yesterday. But we had fun. We had fun. We I'm not gonna rant because I promised. I told myself mentally. I've already got my ranting. We're good. We'll save the complaining when I play Star Wars tomorrow because I'm probably gonna get frustrated. But that's another day. So yeah. So tomorrow's Wednesday, yeah. So tomorrow we'll play some more Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order as we really try to get through the plot. I have no idea how far I am in that game. I kind of want to get to the end at this point. I'm just like, are we done? I don't want to quit it yet, but like, are we done with Star Wars? And then Saturday we'll be back with more 13 Sentinels. Yeah, I don't think I have anything planned. Yeah, so we'll probably be back with 13 Sentinels. And yeah. And I think probably then next Monday we'll start back up with more Yakuza. So yeah. So as always, guys, please make sure to take care of your physical health, take care of your mental health, stay hydrated, make sure you drink that water. Stay hydrated. And if you weren't having the greatest of days, I hope I was able to entertain you for a little bit. I hope your day gets better, I hope your week gets better. And I hope things get better for you in general. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody stay safe